So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this yet another interesting session on Germany. Wait a second, it's the echoing. Just give me a minute. Let me adjust this. So, I think now everything is okay, and we are going live once again. I think this time you can watch us on YouTube as well on our channel. And yet again, we present you a very interesting opportunity in Germany, and this time on how you can get jobs, what are the peer opportunities, what are the possibilities for you to work, and how much money you can earn, what are the focused areas, the jobs are available, and what are your routes to PR. That's what I want to present and a lot more in today's session. I have with me my co-host Dhananjay as well, who would be answering your queries and questions around PR route or the job opportunity routes in Germany, as well as if you have any questions related to study route. For example, if you want to pursue your master's, MBA, or PhD uh, studies, then I would advise you to start putting your questions in the Q&A section, because Dhananjay is our senior counselor and he would be there along with me tonight to answer, to address all of your questions with respect to study route. And as far as PR and job opportunity routes are concerned, I will be taking you along over the next 60 to 90 minutes. I promise I will not prolong it like always, but I will try to make this session interesting, knowledgeable, and interactive as much as I can. Now, a couple of more things before we actually open it live. We are still waiting for a few more people to join in, and then we will start the session right in. My first question to all of you now is, just give me a reaction, a thumbs up, or say okay in the chat regarding if you can hear me and see me loud and clear. Just give me a reaction on that so that I can move on to my next question. I see somebody raising hands here. Many of you are raising hand. Can't you hear me? Can't you listen to me? Just tell me, what is it? Okay. People says yes, they can hear me, they can listen to me. So that's all right, I believe. Then you can, okay. Fair enough. My second question to all of you is, which part of India have you connected tonight? Are you from Pune? Are you from Mumbai? Are you from Bangalore? Which all cities are we covering tonight? Let us hear in the chat box. Bangalore, Kolkata, Chandigarh, Punjab, Delhi. Nice. Aurangabad, Rajkot, Hyderabad. Excellent. Keep putting in, guys. I'm happy to see that we are covering a lot of cities, a lot of states tonight, where the interest continues to grow more and more on higher education opportunities. Uh, sorry, the jobs and PR opportunities and higher education is one of the route to achieve that. But my focus tonight is less on talking around the studies. For studies, as I said, just keep putting in your questions in the Q&A section. My co-host Dhananjay will make sure that he answers all of them to perfection. And I will be covering the other side of the story, which you actually all want to hear. What are the job opportunities? What are the PR opportunities in Germany? What is the route to that? This session is entirely dedicated to this story. Now, allow me, it's been 5 minutes in the official opening. Allow me to once again, now officially, welcome you to this evening on jobs and study opportunities in PR. And please, if with your permission, I can now share my screen. A quick question on if you all can see my screen. Give me yes and no. Okay, I have yes. That means it's pretty good, and we should continue. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, welcome to this interesting session on jobs in Germany with EU Gateway. I'm your host. I am the founder of EU Gateway, and my name is Sumit Rai. And for the next 60 to 90 minutes is where I will take you through to this story around job opportunities in Germany and why Germany is so exciting these days among a lot of youth who want to shift their base to Germany. Let's begin. These are the important topics which I will be talking around this evening. Why work in Germany? What are the best cities and companies to work in Germany? Who all can work in Germany? That means, are you really eligible to work in Germany? Then, of course, we'll talk about how EU Gateway can support you in bringing you to Germany on jobs and PR route, and what are the visa options, different visa options within the jobs available in Germany. So all this is what we're going to talk around, and lots more, of course, in the Q&A section when you keep on asking about your study choices, and if you want to possibly look at a study route as well, that could also be covered, but perhaps at the later end, because today's topic remains largely on PR and job opportunities in Germany for you as a student, for you as a working professional. Needless to say, like in all my sessions, we always announce some bonuses, but of course, these are for the people who stay till the very end and participate in the session. And once you participate and stay, these bonuses are yours. These are attractive bonus, interesting bonus, which actually can shape your future choices of coming to Germany. And I have promised, as always, and I have delivered on my bonuses once you have stayed with me till the very end. Okay, I just need to put this on a voice. Here, sound. Just enjoy this little story.
A young dreamer with boundless ambitions yearned for more. One fateful day, his dreams took flight as he embarked on an MBA journey at Hochschule Offenburg in Germany, graduating in 2006. Amongst his peers, 16 nationalities intermingled, forging friendships that spanned the globe. It was an experience of a lifetime, a decision made 2 decades ago that has definitely yielded handsome rewards. Do you know this man?
Right, so I hope you could hear the story because it's always get confusing whether you have heard the sound or not. If you heard the sound, just quickly say yes so that I move on to the next part. If you have heard the story, just put it in the chat. Yes. Okay, fantastic. You have heard it. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this story is of no one.
From a small
Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. That's me. There was a story about me. My career took shape almost 16 years back when I decided to pursue my higher studies in Germany, and I went there via an MBA route. So I took an MBA as I took a study route to establish myself into German economy, find a career for me in Germany via the study route. But today here we are not talking about the study route, but of course the direct PR and job opportunities which we will share. This slide is all about me, what I have done over the last 16 years, or rather 16 years to be precise. I've been into this higher education industry Previously worked for a school called Frankfurt School of Finance and Management for almost 10 years as their regional representative for South Asian market, followed by starting my own company, EUGateway, in late 2016. And since then, been on a mission to educate, to create a lot of potential students who can find their jobs and careers and life in Germany and Europe. And I've been on this mission, and over the last 8 odd years, I would say I have successfully changed and mentored a lot of careers who are now thriving and residing in Germany and various parts of Europe. That has been my professional career. Apart from being into education sector, I've also had a taste with startup life, startup culture. I did a couple of startups of my own in food and beverage and in drink tech, and later on sold them off. And very lately, I've been into uh, doing certain certifications which could add on to my quality of being counseling each and every student with the right foot skill and knowledge which will help them to shape their career in the future. So I did my international career counseling certificate from UCLA Los Angeles, and at the same time I also did my certification from ISB Hyderabad in product marketing. So that's all about me. And as we go along, you can keep on asking your questions. Happy to address them. And that's why this is one of the reason why you see me here sitting and talking about my life experiences in Germany, about my job experiences in Germany, about my period in Germany. And I would be happy and glad to share a bit of snippets around my education and career success in Germany, which I achieved almost 16 years back. Here are some of those confusing questions which I wanted to put up front, and maybe you can relate to any of them or maybe all of them. And that's what we are trying to address in this session tonight, that if you are finding it difficult to get an English speaking job, are you unaware of companies who are sponsoring work permits? You're also confused about the job processes, about how you can apply. Maybe you have applied, but your applications are getting rejected with no clear understanding. And lastly, of course, you have read, you have heard, but you don't have a clear understanding how to go for a PR in Germany. So if any of these issues relates to you, then this session is for you, ladies and gentlemen, and I would insist that you stay till the very end to understand various facets of these puzzles, of these questions which you might be facing tonight. Before I move further, I would like that everyone who is present tonight, and if you're not connected with us, please use any of these mediums and subscribe, like, or follow us across these channels. I would invite my co-host Dhananjay to please put in the links of all these channels which we have in the chat box. And I want everyone to please go individually on these links and try to follow us, like us, share us, subscribe us across these channels, because this is one of the medium where you stay connected with us. You really are, because every day there are updates, there are informations which has been shared on these groups. And if you are serious about your career opportunities in Germany, and not only in Germany, across Europe or across the globe, then this could be one of those platforms which will keep you updated on those opportunities available. So I'll take a minute pause while you follow us, like us, subscribe us, share us, on these mediums. I see all the links have been shared. I would invite all of you to please do follow us, and once you does, do just mention in the chat box with respect to the number of channels you followed. If you follow one, then write D1. If you follow three, then write D3. If you follow all six, then write D6. The maximum D6 can also be in for a surprise bonus, which I will announce at the very end if I see D6. Okay, last 30 seconds, then we'll move on. I haven't seen any D's here yet. Let's see how many of you have done it. Okay, D3, D6. Excellent, Arpit. Ahu, we will note down your name and we'll announce a special bonus for you at the very end. Of course, our team will verify all your clicks before we do this. Thank you, Mohammed. Excellent. Okay, super. Thank you so much for the people who are doing it and for the people who are still subscribing. Happy that you believe in us and you agree to follow us across these channels. Keep coming your Ds while we move on to the next slide. Okay, now the question is the $1,000,000 questions that we always talk around. Why work in Germany? Why? What is the advantage of working in Germany? I will play a very small video for your clear understanding why one should look at working in Germany.
In Germany, there is a significant shortage of labor, particularly in major industries, making it an attractive destination for job seekers. Some of the highest paying jobs in Europe can be found here, offering not only competitive salaries but also a high quality of life. Germany's permanent residency (PR) and the EU Blue Card program provide a clear path to long-term residence and work authorization for skilled professionals, making it an even more enticing option. Working in Germany often means a quick return on investment, given the country's strong economy and extensive job opportunities. Furthermore, you gain access to companies offering some of the highest pay packages in the world, and your career can have a
Okay, I think there is a bit of a lag in the video. Just a minute. Hold on, guys. I think there has been an internet issue. Hold on.
In Germany, there is a significant shortage of labor, particularly in major industries, making it an attractive destination for job seekers. Some of the highest paying jobs in Europe can be found here, offering not only competitive salaries but also a high quality of life. Germany's permanent residency (PR) and the EU Blue Card program provide a clear path to long-term residence and work authorization for skilled professionals, making it an even more enticing option. Working in Germany often means a quick return on investment, given the country's strong economy and extensive job opportunities. Furthermore, you gain access to companies offering some of the highest pay packages in the world, and your career can have a global reach from this Central European hub. So, working in Germany offers a unique blend of professional growth, financial security, and an
Yeah, I think that brings us to an end of this video. Okay. So a bit of a glimpse. We wanted to show you via a video regarding why work in Germany has already been shared in this video. Shortage of labor, high paying jobs, investments, quality lifestyle, access to companies, easy blue card, and global outreach is what we talk around, and that's why one should look forward to come to Germany for work opportunities. These are few of those key factors which one look forward to when they decide on moving, let's say, to any country or maybe to Germany in particular. Now, quickly on best cities and companies to work in Germany. I think these are the amalgamation of those top cities in Germany where you have the maximum possibility of work and high paying salaries. We talk about Berlin is the capital of Germany, then Darmstadt, Munich. Munich is the beer capital of Germany and is one of those capital of the richest state, Bavaria. You have Dusseldorf, Frankfurt is the financial capital, Stuttgart is where the Mercedes comes from. Then you have Cologne, which is the cultural capital of Germany, and then Hamburg, which is the port capital of Germany. These are the top 10, top 8 rather, cities in Germany where you have a maximum possibilities to work, to settle, to live. Now, the question is, can't I live in small cities? Can't I work in a small village? Of course, you can settle, you can live. But as a person, as somebody, as a foreigner who is entering into Germany, you actually want to be in a place where there is a lot of economic activities so that you are very close to the job environment. You are very close to the job opportunities, which keeps on getting published on regular basis. And these are the places where you have those maximum companies suiting your profile, suiting your understanding, and accordingly, those job opportunities available in these cities. So take a screenshot of this slide. That's where your research for the top cities would come in, that these are the places you are looking to apply for your jobs in Germany. That's number one. Number two here is highest paying jobs in Germany, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what everybody probably is waiting for. Let's say how much you as a professional can make. Doctors make the highest, and these are the starting salaries. Yeah, I'm not talking about here people with a lot of work experience. I'm talking about your starting salaries in Germany as a bachelor or rather as a master's student. Doctors make 92,000 minimum to start with. The lawyer makes the next best, 74,000 euros per annum. Engineers are at 64,000 euros. IT professionals is at around 62,000 euros. Then you have corporate consultant around 61,000 euros. HR professionals 55. Marketing and PR guys make roughly 53,000 euros. Banking finance 52,000 euros. Sales guys are making 50,000 plus incentives. And of course, crafts and technical jobs are also paid somewhere around, 47,000 euros. These salaries, these are the data taken from Arbeitsamt. This is the official government website where they publish these kind of data, and these are validated data of 2023. These are the current salary structures for people in these fields. So if you relate to any of your fields here, then these are the starting salaries. Yeah. If you have an experience, if you have come with a good amount of knowledge, then of course you will top these salaries. This is a slide for you to keep a note of. Then I think more interesting for you is which are the jobs which does not require much of a German, but more of an English. So these are top 5 English-speaking jobs in Germany, where if you don't even have high level of German, you would still get a chance to work. Software engineers, the coders, quality assurance, engineering managers, data analysts, and UI UX designers. These are the top 5. There are many more. But if you fall into any of these and you don't speak German language, you have an English proficiency which is good enough, then you can look forward to apply to these sectors, to these jobs in Germany. Fourth slide. Have a look at some of these current jobs in IT, which is available for a lot of professionals. Yeah, this is one of those sites in Germany which continuously publish these jobs. You see, there are currently 750 jobs listed for developers, for IT relevant professionals across the cities in Germany. Some of these would definitely ask German language proficiency. Some would say English is okay. And as I said, the software engineers, the quality assurance, the UI UX guys, the data guys, they don't need German as a prerequisite. So if you have an English, which most of these jobs that they have been listed have English, I think you are totally fine. You are totally fine to apply to these. So just a glimpse for you to know there are so many jobs which are currently available in IT sector in Germany. Now I list you just few names which are okay to accept English speaking talent. Yeah, these are the companies. If you come with the English speaking proficiency, they are fine. They are okay to take you to consider your application. Siemens, the top one. Adidas, you know. Bosch, you know. Trivago, the Trivago guy, you know. Amazon, Zalando. This is just a glimpse of the companies which also accept people only with English talent. They don't need German. Take a screenshot of this. Maybe if you can do this on your own, then these are some of those portals where the jobs are listed. The German job market is present across these portals. LinkedIn, you already know. Monster, you know. Indeed, you know. And these are the lower ones are the German portals, job portals, where most of these jobs are listed. So you can be on your own, do your own research, can apply. Yeah, that's one of the choice which you can take. Or if you then otherwise need a professional service because you don't have a time and you cannot take out time from your regular routine, regular work schedule, then you hire professionals like us to support you in your job search, in your endeavor to come to Germany and to settle. Now, these are the name of some of those companies which are hiring and also offering visa sponsorship and relocation. When I say visa sponsorship means everything will be done from India and then you will relocate to Germany. You will not relocate first and then look for a job. Your visa sponsorship will happen right here in India and everything is taken care by these companies. These are some of those, I think, hotshot startups and some mid-sized companies in Germany which are offering jobs to international students at various levels. Again, a very small number which I have just used for display purpose. We have a list of many more of these companies where these visa sponsorship and relocation is possible, and we support our students, we support our people to find out these jobs, these opportunities, and move forward with those opportunities. Right, so German dream, who can make it a reality? Now let's talk about this. Who are actually eligible to apply for jobs like this from India directly. Now, someone who has a minimum 2 years of experience relevant to their education, number one. Number two is aspire to establish career in Germany directly with no additional education requirement. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here talking about direct job opportunities. Yeah, has a minimum graduate degree and also have a German language proficiency for certain jobs. These are the 4 base requirements you must have when you want to apply for jobs directly sitting from India. A graduation degree, a minimum 2 years of work experience, German language proficiency for certain jobs. And of course, the studies suggest that you don't need any further qualification to come and work in Germany. How we at EUGateway supports you in this progress. Let's talk quickly. There's only a slide, and after that, there's a lot more to talk. But let me just give you a glimpse how we at EUGateway will support you in your endeavor to come to apply to these jobs directly from India. There's a 6-step process. These are 6-step process for a successful career in Germany. Roughly takes 0 to 6 months to complete this entire process. And these are the 6 stages which has been divided for you and the activities which will undertake across these 6 steps. So number 1 is SWOT analysis. That means identifying your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats over the period of next 30 days. Once you register with us, we work diligently on your profile to figure out these things so that once we have this SWOT analysis, we have a clear mind that these are the opportunities, these are the strengths for you, and that's where we need to apply. That's where we need to find jobs for you. Now, job hunting takes place from 31 to 60 days. That's another month where, based on the SWOT analysis, your research team gets down and start listing the jobs for you, where you have a maximum possibility based on the understanding achieved during the SWOT analysis. Then the job hunt starts and the jobs gets listed and shared with you in those 60 days. Then the third is kind of a warm up. We call it a warm up, which is again like 20 days, where we start preparing you on the fundamentals of interviews. Of course, you being a professional or with some years of experience know how to crack interviews, but then do you know how to crack German interviews? Do you know what you expect from a German employer? All this training will be given to you in these next 20 days. We call it a warm-up or a prep exercise for you. Once the job hunting is done, and then a warm-up exercise based on those jobs which has been shortlisted is been achieved. The next stage is another 2 months of application, where we create your custom CVs, your cover letters, your personalized interview preparation, everything based on the jobs which we are applying is being worked upon. This is where the stage of, let's say, another 30 to 60 days is max, which will be spent on the application side. And this is all a step by process. It's not happening randomly that you register today and tomorrow I will apply for a job. I don't know, what job you qualify for and where we can apply to. So that's why these are 3 stages of at least 3 months before we are ready to make applications for your jobs. In certain cases, it might be possible that we can apply early to these jobs also, but it all depends on your profile. It all depends on the availability of the jobs. It all depends on the position you are looking forward to apply. Then once the applications are done, then we have the post-recruitment paperwork, which means managing all your documentation, submissions. Here is where, we have already achieved your interviews. We have achieved the work contract, the visa sponsorship, and that's where the paperwork starts, where we get all the things together and apply for the visa. 141 to 170 days is when the visa application is executed, and this is happening when we have received the job offer from the company. The job offer is received during the application period as well. The interviews, the job offers will all be done between 81 to 140 days, and then the remaining 30 days would be on paperwork and applying for your visa. And last but not the least is entire your accommodation and travel arrangements and remittances, which will be achieved again by the dedicated team of experts, in-house experts, which we have. And that's when your process will complete. The 0 to 190 days process is what we have created for you, right from figuring out your strengths to your areas of interest, to finding the job for you, to preparing you for interviews, then applications, then your visa process, and then your travel plans. Everything is covered in this simple 6-step process, which we wanted to present to you tonight as an offering from EUGateway. I know there will be certain questions around this. Before I move forward, maybe I want to address some questions of you. Take a quick 5-minute break, and let's see if you have any questions around the 6-step process. Let us see. Start putting your questions, gentlemen and ladies, based on this slide, because I see most of those questions being answered by my co-host, Dhananjay. If you have any more questions around this, please start putting. Please start putting your questions so that we can address them, and then we move on to the next slide. You can put your questions either in your in the Q&A or in the chat box. So somebody has asked, Samir has asked that he is 2019 pass out, 26 years of experience in sales and marketing. 26 years old and a 5 years experience in sales and marketing. I think my colleague has just typed it and answered it right there. So yes, any more questions, ladies and gentlemen, on this particular slide on the process which we have just put in? Let's see what you want to ask. Vikrant has banking, yes, bank limited 1 year experience. Okay. Pharmaceutical, fantastic job opportunities in pharmaceuticals, Himanshu, because Germany is a mecca for biotech, medtech, and pharma. Huge healthcare industry in Germany. So definitely there would be a good possibility to apply to direct jobs as well. So Himadri has asked, I have completed my master's in journalism and mass communication. I have 2 years of work experience, content writing, voiceover, anchoring, and graphics. Okay. So, Himadri, what is your question? Do you want to work in a mass media into journalism in Germany? Then I must say you should have a very good command over German language if you want to work in journalism and mass media. On the other hand, if you want to work in marketing or in advertisement, then there are some options which would be relaxed for you, and English would just be all right. But really, in journalism, you probably would need a good proficiency in German. Vishal Sharma, as I said, how can get a job in Germany? Research project jobs. I've just laid down these 6 steps. Send us an email with your CV. Let's get on a one-on-one call. Let's understand your requirements, and then accordingly, then lay out a plan how we can help you find those research project jobs in Germany. Himadri just laid down these steps. Can you get a job? As I said, yes, you can. And how to apply is when this 6-step process needs to be followed. And definitely then we can support you to apply to these jobs. So Manish ji is asking, my son has done BTech in IT and have 1.5 years of experience in social media marketing. Can he get a suitable job in Germany? Manish ji, we just need to identify in which area he really wants to start with, because he just have 1.5 years of experience. And as I said in my previous slide, a minimum 2 years of relevant work experience is needed. So we need to know in which sector he wants to start his job. He is a BTech in IT and he has a social media marketing experience. So both of these degrees degree and the work experience does not relate. So we need to identify, does he want to grow into social media marketing? That means you need to follow it up with some degree, or does he want to get a job in IT? If you want to get a job directly in IT, maybe that would help, but then his work experience right now is inadequate to apply directly for jobs in Germany. He should take a master's route, he should take a study route to come to Germany and then start his career at this point in time. Yes, customer success manager, product consultant role, total 3 years of experience available. Rahul Kumar, send your CV, jobs are available. We will identify and work with you on your profile. Yes. Rashmi Kapoor, office management and IT sales. I'm sure IT sales are definitely there, Rashmi, because IT is booming. Office management depends what kind of office management you're talking about and what kind of profile do you have. Send us an email with your CV. Let us get on one-on-one call to evaluate, to kind of do your SWOT analysis of the profile, and then to find which are the best options and opportunities available for you in Germany. The email ID has been put. You can start sending your CV to get your profile evaluated on the job options and then to take it forward. So Navneet Kaur is asking, I've done a MSc Computer Science and working as a front desk office in school. What is your question, Navneet? MSc Computer Science is a good degree. You might as well be able to find jobs in IT sector, not in a school at a front desk. But computer science job, definitely yes. PhD without IELTS or GRE. So GRE maybe yes, IELTS no. PhD is a different terrain altogether, which we are not planned here to talk tonight. I could actually take an entire session on PhD in one of my next webinars. Let's see if I get more votes to take a session on PhD, I will. Vikrant Kumar, any work would not help, need to be specific, which work? So Arpit has software engineer with 2.5 years of experience, US-based MNC, but degree in electronics engineering. Would it be difficult? Degree does not match with IT. So we need to see what kind of job we have to look for you, Arpit. I think software engineering with 2.0 year, you have crossed that 2 years of requirement. We probably could list jobs for you in software engineering and IT engineering, Arpit. Should be possible. Because once you have attained a certain level of work experience, then degree, and if you're applying directly for a job, then the employers take a holistic view and maybe you would get a pass. Rashmi Kapoor, any age criteria? I mentioned if you are not above the age of 35, that's where you have a great possibility to apply directly for jobs from India. The more you get into the age, the difficult it becomes for a direct job route from India. Okay, seems like I have answered most of them, which has been addressed in the chat box. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I see Q&A is getting answered. All right, I think time to let's move on to the next slide, since some of them, what the questions which you have, I have answered them. Let's see what we have in the next slides. Yes, the follow-up slide. What's in it for you if you take up this 6th step of success of finding a job with EU Gateway? We will present to you five guaranteed interviews with some of the names of the companies which has just been mentioned, and also with the companies otherwise where you have the best fitment based on your profile. You will also get to speak to the expert in the similar domain, in the similar career, directly from Germany, to give you those tips and tricks which you need in order to succeed in an interview and in the job. We will prepare you with the complete, we call it training and preparation to succeed, and you would have all your hours and all your routine saved while we slog for you to find out the best opportunity available. So you don't have to pull yourself out from your regular routine, from your regular job, and let EU Gateway and its team take part in supporting you and helping you with those job opportunities in Germany. These are the possible takeaways for you from this process. Okay, we're talking about more on German work visa. Let's see what it is. 3-step, I think, applying for German work visa. So the first step to secure a work visa is to get a job in Germany. So again, those, remember I just mentioned a couple of slides back about these visa sponsorship. So once you secure that visa sponsorship is when we start this entire visa application process for you. It's a part of job visa which we offer to our registered students. Yeah, and these are the step-by-step topics which needs to be completed once in India, second in Germany. Type of work visas which are available, just a screenshot. I'm sure you might have read it, tried it, looked at it, but then just for your understanding, these are different kind of visa categories which are available for you to apply for Germany. Job seeker visa, you know the job seeker visa. You need a financial proof of 8,600 euros nowadays, and German language requirement is also there of up to B2 level to apply for this job seeker visa. The job seeker visa means you don't have a job, you are going on a search visa, 6 months. So you will get a visa for 6 months to be in Germany and look for a job. That's a job seeker visa. And if you get that job, you convert this into work visa. If you don't get the job, you come back to India. EU blue card generally happens once you have a full-time job in Germany. Yeah, or if from India also, if you can get an open-ended work permit or the sponsorship from any company, then after 22 months of being into that job, you can apply for this blue card, which gives you a 4-year limited access across jobs and residence in entire European Union. That's EU blue card. Specialists Worker visas, for example, health insurance and financial professionals, they can go for specialist worker visas. Working holiday visas, again, some kind of funding and some kind of offers are needed to apply for this holiday work visa. Entrepreneur visa is also available. Some of those terms you need to read through once you are ready for this entrepreneur visa. Self-employment visa is also possible in Germany, that if you are a freelancer, if you have a specialist skill and you've been working in that, you actually can apply for that kind of visa as well. And then this is a researcher visa. For researcher visa, you need a job offer or a research project from a recognized institution, along with the relevant academic qualification, health insurance, and proof of financial means for support. If you have these, then you can apply for the researcher visa. Okay, fees is somewhat similar for 75 euros, not much, but these are some of those categories where you think you fit in the best. You can apply on your own, or you can let us know to support your application across these visas. Remember, these are just visa. We can support you with the visa application service, but that is different than getting you the job in India. That's a different slide which I presented, a 6-step formula. That is not this. This is just a specialist work on a visa. Based on the requirement, we can just apply for you, help you prepare the documents and apply for you. This does not guarantee anything else, but just a visa. Now, I'm sure you might have already heard about this so-called Chance-Karte, the opportunity card, which has been introduced by the Bundesrepublik, by the German Parliament earlier this year, and which will go into effect from 1st of March 2024. These are the benefits and these are the eligibility. Yeah, for non-EU professionals who are looking to work in German job market, it allows employment for up to 20 hours per week and up to 2 weeks of unlimited probationary employment. So that means while you are there on this opportunity card, you can work on unlimited hours per week. So most of the companies are preferring candidates who are already residing in Germany. That means students. We have more than 100,000 Indian students, or more than 1 million Indians living in Germany at the moment. So it's quite a number, and German companies are preferring them as well, for sure. Professionals can move to Germany even without having an offer in hand. So as I said, job seeker visa or the Chance-Karte visa, we can go there and then get ourselves a job and then apply for this Chance-Karte. What is the eligibility? Well, the last benefit is you can actually work part-time while searching for a job on this chance card. So opportunity card is a limited time validity opportunity card to come in Germany, work full-time while you continuously look for a job, make money, and then get absorbed into the work and economy. But this is a specialized card. Every general person cannot apply. So you have to have minimum qualification. And what are those? You have to be under 35 years of age. You have to be professionally qualified, a degree which is recognized in Germany, or a German degree. At least a 3 years work experience in the relevant field of your studies. And then a German language or previously have lived in Germany. The German language proficiency or previous residency in Germany. And out of these 4 criteria, you need to meet 3 criteria. Any of the 3: age, language, experience, or a university degree. Meet any 3, you qualify to apply for Chance-Karte sitting from India. Family movement to Germany. How the spouse visa, dependent visas, and cost of living impacts. Now, let's say there are 2 types of spouse visas which we can look. Rather, 1 type of spouse visas only. Spouses are 1, right? If your husband or a wife or a would-be husband or would-be wife already living in Germany and has an open work permit, or at least have a work permit to reside in Germany and work, they can invite you on a dependent visa, on a dependent spouse visa, right? Because they are there, they are settled, you are in India, they can invite you. Of course, the relation has to be established that you are a spouse. That means a marriage certificate. A live-in partners cannot call their other partner as a spouse and bring them in. It's not possible. So you need to have a valid proof of marriage before you bring in your spouse. When you bring in a spouse on a dependent visa, now the spouses are allowed to work full time on a dependent visa. Earlier it wasn't there. They have made some relaxations, and now the spouse can work full time on a dependent visa. Earlier it was not allowed. The spouse cannot travel on a student visa. It's a very clear indication from Germany that if you are on a student visa, a spouse is not allowed to travel. Only once you get a job, your spouse can join you. The spouse can travel with you on a travel visa, on a tourist visa with a limited stay of 90 days at a stretch. She has to come back and then she has to rejoin. So that's a 90-day limited visa available, a tourist visa for your spouse, but cannot live and work indefinitely on a student visa as a spouse. Okay. What are the costs of a family to live in Germany? I think a family of two could roughly be good at 3,000 euros gross income per month. Where this money gets spent around 1,000 euros in housing and energy maintenance, groceries, transport, 356 euros roughly in groceries, 325 euros in transport, and some leisure activities. So roughly a family of two would be good with 3,000 euros, as a gross salary. Because when you have a gross salary of 3,000 euros, the net salary would be somewhere around 18 to 1900. And 18 to 1900 euros is good for a couple to live in Germany. And if you're an Indian couple, I'm sure you can actually save a lot of more money. So that's on the family side. A question on if I can bring my family or a spouse, that's what it is. A route to PR, these are the 3 steps to route to PR. Spend 5 years working in Germany and paying tax to the German government. You can apply to PR. Get an open-ended work contract with any company, work for 22 months, apply for EU Blue Card, which will lead you to the PR. Yeah, those are the choices. And with the new regulation we introduced, you actually have a faster route to PR, which is like if you continuously work for 3 years, in Germany, paying taxes to the German government, now you have an easy route to apply for PR within 3 years. That's also possible. Again, you need an open work permit for those continuous 3 years. Now, future in Germany, as we call it, right? Fantastic career opportunities, efficient public transport, low crime rates, lots of green spaces, competitive welfare system. These are few of those benefits which you get while you decide to come live and work in Germany. These are some of those benefits which you will get. I had those. I worked in Germany. I lived in Germany. But I think my calling was back in India. So I came back after a couple of years and I started my career journey, my life in India, while at the same time working for German companies. And still is, work for Germany because Germany has always proven lucky for me. And I'm fair to say that Germany is like my second home. It has given me a lot. So definitely, if I can achieve it way back in 2005-6, I'm sure you guys can too. Now let's see if you have any more questions. Put it in the chat box. Any questions, start putting it. I see a lot of questions here on study route as well. I think that has been parallelly answered because today is not the day for study. Today is the day for opportunities and jobs and PR. So Siona is asking pricing analyst, finance department with 2 years experience at US-based MNC with BBA and finance degree. Can I get a job in Germany? Siona, I am sure there is a possibility to look at the job options in a finance sector for you in Germany. Definitely, yes. We just have to put in some of your SWOT analysis in place and then look forward to hunt down some of those jobs for you and apply. So, Mohammed Hamza, how can you assist with the complete process? I have shared that slide. It's a 0 to 180 days process. We will help you through. How we can assist you is now my next slide, which I will talk about the process, the price, and how you can register yourself with us. So Apurva is a dentist. What would be the working opportunities for me? I'm also working as a medical scribe currently since approx 2 years. You being a dentist, Apurva, we can look for healthcare management opportunities for you in Germany. I cannot right now give you a dentist job because in order to practice as a dentist in Germany, you need to qualify as a doctor in Germany, and you need to take a license exam. And in order to take the license exam, you first need B2 or C1 level of German proficiency, then pass that license exam. We call it a state level license exam. It is also known as approbation, which you need to pass, again, state-wise, whichever state you want to work. And once you pass this approbation is then when you are eligible to apply being a doctor across these hospitals and network chains in Germany. If that's not the scenario you are looking at, because this is going to be like a 2-year process, if that's not what you are looking at, apply for a healthcare management master's program of 1 year. Come to Germany, get yourself a management degree, start working in a hospital. At the same time, prepare for German language, then come at that level, write a state exam, pass the approbation, and then start applying being a qualified dentist. So you would have a management degree in healthcare, you've been a dentist, and you can apply for a dentist job once you clear the approbation. That would be the possibility for you. So yeah, any more questions? So Himanshu, you asking about a 3-year PR thing. Basically, if you work in Germany continuously nowadays for 3 years in a similar company, in a one company having an open-ended contract, you can actually apply for PR right after 3 years. That's the possibility. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what I'm going to present here today is a paid service. Things which I have just spoken around and how we can support you in your entire endeavor to write, to have a possibility of getting these jobs, prepare you for the interviews, get you those sponsorships, get your visas and everything. This hell of exercise takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. Yeah. And that's why the slide which I'm going to present is about our service and the price it has. So if you are not looking for a paid service, if you're looking for a free service, then maybe this is the time for you to leave the session. It's totally all right, because if you think that you can do it on your own and you don't need a professional service around what I have just spoken about, then you can go ahead and I could wish you all the best. I'm sure you could go ahead and do it on your own. In case you need a professional service, you need an advice, and you want to hear about the price, then give me a thumbs up in the chat box that please present the next slides so that I can present you our service and the price and how you can take advantage of the pricing and everything which I'm about to discuss. Let me know if I should present to you the further slides. Muhammad Hamza, your query is well taken, but the experience is just 2 years. You would definitely need some amount of German language because if you want to work into an engineering, then a definitive language requirement would kick in. So without that, permanent job offer might be a difficult scenario to look. All right, Arpit says drum rolls. That means go ahead. All right, thank you. Somebody says go ahead. I will do this. Oh, same thing. Great. All right. Yeah, before I even do that, now it's time for a bonus, right? Because you stayed with us, you complimented my evening. You've been a great audience. You've been interactive. All those people who stayed, I bring to you 3 bonuses, and a special bonus for the person who mentioned D6. Just raise your name once again if you're still there in the chat box. My team, my co-host will note down your name and will send you an email with that special bonus, especially for you because you mentioned D6 while we were doing the social media links. Okay, so what are these three bonuses for you to avail? So what are these bonuses? First, I will tell you, and then what to do to avail these bonuses further. I want to give you number one, a 30 minutes 101 profile evaluation exercise with me. And if you want to attend a 101 SWOT analysis on your profile, then send me an email with your CV, and in the reverse email, you will get a link to book a direct call with me based on your convenience. This is the bonus number one, which you will get a direct 30-minute SWOT analysis on your profile. And I'm sure I'm in a position to do that for you. So that's one. That's a bonus number one for you. A complete analysis on your profile, which route you should take to come to Germany, whether a straight job is okay, or you should take a study route, or you should think around the PhD, or you take an MBA. What is that route is what I will identify in this 30-minute one-on-one call with you. My second bonus for you, ladies and gentlemen, is a university due diligence guide. So for all those who are looking for a study route, I will present to you my university due diligence guide. That means how to identify the right university for you to study. That's the bonus number two, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for you. And how you can avail these two bonuses is by sending me an email at my email ID, which will be put here in the chat box, stating my bonus please and today's date. Just put this in an email. Do not forget to attach your CV, because once I see your CV is when you get a link to get on a one-on-one call with me directly and get your profile evaluated. I will open this link for a very limited period, and it's for first come, first serve basis. If the slots get booked earlier, then probably you had a hard luck. But if you are really looking to get your profile evaluated, make no mistake that you send me an email with your CV attached tonight, so that a link with my personal calendar gets open and sent to you, because this link would only be available for a very, very limited period. And the slots are very limited. First come, first serve basis. You book in a slot, you send me your CV, you book in a slot. I will be there with you for the 30 minutes one-on-one evaluating your profile. Okay. I need an email stating this so that these bonuses could be sent to you. Now, my third bonus of the evening is around the price of the service which we make. This is the original price. Roughly comes to around 2 lakh rupees for the entire service which we present to you. A 6-step formula of bringing you directly a visa sponsorship from Germany. This is the original price, 175,000 plus 18% GST, which you pay over the period of 6 to 9 months over 3 installments. That's the price. And now the third bonus for you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You got a flat off of 15% on this price. That means on a price of, let's say, roughly 2 lakh rupees, you get 30,000 rupees off. 30,000 rupees off on our service. And this offer is only for tonight. How you can avail this offer is locking this discount right away by using your phone, scanning it, and making an upfront payment of 10,000 rupees. That's how this price of 15% discount gets locked right away, and you have a possibility to avail this third bonus, ladies and gentlemen. If you think it's an exorbitant price, maybe then you start calculating the amount of time, efforts, and work you need to do to find a job for yourself and to get going with the entire process, including all the things from A to Z, right from your SWOT analysis all the way to putting you on a flight and finding your accommodation for you or your family in Germany, everything in between. And it's a heck of a process, trust me on that. Somebody sitting in Germany would only refer you and give you 30 minutes, say, oh, I'm your friend, don't worry, I will help you through. But ask him honestly, how much time does he have to work on your profile and to find jobs for you? I'm sure there are multiple people, your friends, your families, your cousins who say, hey, कंसल्टेंट के पास मत जाना, वो पैसे बर्बाद करते हैं, हम तुमको जॉब लगवा के देगा डायरेक्टली. जब वो ये बोलते हैं, टेल मी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव एक्चुअली बीन सक्सेसफुल getting jobs from your friends and families who are sitting on the other side of the town. My experience is probably only 10% would have been successful, 90% would have been only talks. And I have known this from my own experience and the experience I have received from so many other students. वो वहां पे बैठ के ऐसे बात करते हैं और आपको बताते हैं कि हम ये कर सकते हैं. क्या वो एक्चुअली वो टाइम और एफर्ट स्पेंड करेंगे आपके प्रोफाइल के ऊपर, आपके शॉर्ट एनालिसिस के ऊपर, आपको डायरेक्ट जॉब्स के ऊपर, आपके वीजा पेपर के ऊपर, आपके एकोमोडेशन के ऊपर? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, क्या उनके पास टाइम है अपने डेली रूटीन से निकाल के आपके प्रोफाइल पे काम करने के लिए? दिस इज द बिगर क्वेश्चन नीड टू आस्क rather than there is a saying negatives about lot of consultants say, अरे वो तो पैसे बर्बाद करते हैं, पैसे खाते हैं. नहीं, हर एक कंसल्टेंट बुरा नहीं होता, हर एक कंसल्टेंट बदमाश नहीं होता. तभी ये कंसल्टिंग इंडस्ट्री आज भी एग्जिस्ट करती है और थ्राइव करती है. और आप सुनने आते हैं सो दैट यू गेट नॉलेजेबल, यू गेट these consultants evaluated if they talk fair, if they talk about your benefit, if they talk about your possibilities. That's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have summarized it. 3 bonuses, 1 and 2, a profile evaluation call, and the university due diligence guide. The third one is this 15% discount on our services on PR and job opportunities in Germany. Lock it with just 10,000 rupees tonight. Scan this code and then pay upfront payment right now and lock it. Once again, I tell you, because this price is not available outside. I just do not offer these prices outside my regular routine. These are webinar only prices. So if you come to me and ask the same product and service and help me through with the PR and jobs, you will not get even a 5% discount, because this is a heck of a job and we have taken a responsibility to bring this for you. So expect no discounts. There will be no discounts. Whatever discount is possible, is available, is right now, right here. It's just 10,000 rupees, which will help you to save 30,000 rupees on this service. And that too, you pay in installments. You are all professionals. You are all working professionals, more or less what I understand. That's why you sit here to figure out those opportunities for you. And I'm sure that 10,000 rupees for all you working professional is nothing as compared to the savings which you will make if you lock in this discount tonight. Okay, I'm taking another quick pause while this discount, this code is available. Put in your questions again. I will address another round of questions for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and this discount, this code is available till the time I'm taking questions. After that, once we end the session, this discount would be gone, and then you come in at the regular price. Okay. So Apurva, as I said, it's a part of the bonus. Send me an email with your CV. Once we have that, we will send you a link. It's my calendar link where you can book a slot for a one-on-one guidance with us. And then that's your bonus, which we will offer, along with the other bonuses which has been mentioned. But of course, in case you figure this out and you find it, you want to do it with us, the discount which I'm offering right now will not be available at that time. So for that, you just need to book this discount right away so that you save those 30,000 rupees. 30,000, I know, is a lot of money. All right, guys, keep putting in your questions. I see most of them has been really answered here by my co-host Dhananjay. Any more questions around that? Please go ahead and start asking. Anything you want to ask. I might open it up for study purpose questions as well, but in case you need it, I would be happy to answer around study route because that's something which we keep on doing on regular basis. So if you have any questions around studies, just put in. If you don't have any questions on the PRN jobs, put in your questions regarding studies. Happy to address them right now. Happy to address them straight away and help you through. Guys, go ahead, put in your questions. Still waiting if there are any which we can help you with. Okay, I put in another thing for you guys because since you are here. For all those people who want to take a study route, if you are here for a study route, yeah. Generally, I don't announce these things outside my webinar, but since you are in a webinar and probably you are looking for a study route, I can actually make an exception for you just for tonight and is until 12 midnight. Send me an email requesting a 15% discount on our services. If you send me an email on a study route and requesting a 15% discount in an email, I'll make sure that you get this 15% discount tonight by using a lock-in price. And everything you will receive in an email. If you want to take a route, which is a study route, and you want to avail an offer of 15% on a study route, send me an email stating 15% discount on my master studies services. Just put this in an email and I'll make sure that I get you this 15% off on our regular services. But in order to get these 15% discount, when you send me an email, you will get a QR code or a payment link to lock in this discount by paying 2,000 rupees. And this 2,000 rupees you need to lock in tonight before midnight. So 2 exercises which you need to do. 1, you have to send me an email asking for a 15% discount on our regular service for master studies. That's 1. Number 2, as soon as you send this email, you will receive a revert email from us stating the QR code and the payment link to lock in your discount by paying just 2,000 rupees. You scan that code, make the payment of 2,000 rupees, your discount is secured via the study route for Germany, 15%. This is one of a special case which I make to you because I see few of you are for study route, and I'm availing this. I'm giving this offer for all of you who have stayed till the end and are looking to come to Germany taking study route. Avail this offer while it lasts. Send me an email, guys, immediately because you only have like less than 2 hours to complete these 2 steps. I also put here a link for you to use the link and make even this 10,000 rupees payment using your credit card or debit card. In case you don't want to scan it, you can actually use your debit card or credit card to lock in your discount across any of the services which you want to avail. Yeah. So that's where it is. Okay. Okay, I hope uh, you have sent me an email for your bonuses and for your discount. I see you don't have many more questions now. That means it's time for me maybe to end uh, the session and then move forward. Make sure if you want to avail the discount, then you do mark it properly in an email that you are looking for a discount. Then only you will get a reward on the scan code and the link to lock in your discount. I'm taking a quick break before we make this close while you are still thinking to decide. Now, tell me honestly, uh, maybe we can do this off the record, but tell me honestly, how many of you are serious about coming to Germany? Just put in an answer. Are you really serious about coming to Germany? Are you really serious about your career? Are you really serious to make it to Germany? So, Mrugang Oza, you are asking about which country is better for MBA. It really depends, Oza, on your profile, on your orientation, and how you want to achieve this. So basically, there are top-notch MBA programs in Germany, in Canada, or different parts of the world as well. If you go country-specific orientation, high-paying jobs are available after you complete MBA from these top-notch top-notch countries and institutions, and a minimum salaries could start as good as 150,000 US dollars per annum. So depending on your orientation and your long-term project, long-term goal, we can think around Canada, we can think around Germany or any other country. It entirely depends on a lot of things, a lot of factors about your profile, about your orientation, about your eligibility, about your budget, about which industry, which sector, which field you want to work post your MBA. A lot of things has to be taken into account before a country's finalization could be done on an MBA. Send us an email, Waza. Happy to help. Okay, then no more questions as I see here. I see that all of you probably want to come to Germany, but still not decided, still thinking around. Take your time. I don't mind. I'm here to stay and I will continue to guide you and bring you these interesting sessions and seminars. But it is of no point when you don't take action. If you are serious, you need to take action. If you don't take action, then you keep on listening to my sessions. Sometimes it might become boring for you because I keep on repeating myself. It's important for you not only just to listen and take gyan, but also to implement it, also to execute it. And if you can't do it tonight, maybe another night, but do it in one of these nights. But make sure you take steps. You move forward, because too much of analysis is a paralysis situation, as one of my favorite colleague always told me, that too much analysis leads to paralysis. You won't be able to decide on anything. It's important to take that first step. And maybe tonight is the night when you take this first step. Just pick your phone, scan the code, let it happen. Let us take over your profile. Let us take over your journey. Let us take over your career possibilities. Help us build you those things in Germany. Tonight is the night, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, last 2 minutes before I officially announce the close of this session. Anyone who is looking to scan this, please go ahead. Or how many of you need an additional 1 hour to decide to make this scan code work? Do you want to speak to your parents? Do you want to speak to your friends? Do you want to speak to your colleagues before you decide, okay, this is an interesting opportunity for me to take up? and start my journey for opportunities in Germany. If you need time, send me an email stating that I need time, and that time is available until midnight. But that's about it. That's the time I give for locking in this discount, because it's 30,000 rupees, which I want to give you upfront as an off on the services which we offer. So think around it, decide, send me email, send me your profiles, send me your discounting things, discount requests on an email. Happy to help. Okay. That brings me to the last slide of the session, and that's where I stop the sharing, and I will bring you all in here. Germany is safe to complete PhD. Of course, Gayatri, Germany is one of the best places to complete your PhD. Okay. So it's time for me to say goodbye. If you have no more questions, if you have any more questions, let me know. Happy to answer them. Vikrant Kumar has raised a hand. Vikrant, please go ahead. What is your question? I can allow you to talk. Go ahead. And you can speak, Vikrant. For all those people who are looking for a discount on study route, send me an email asking for that 15% discount. Vikrant, do you want to speak anything? Or are we good? Okay, I think we are good here. Okay, time to bring this session to an end. I hope you have enjoyed it. You have learned something around this session, around the PR and job opportunities in Germany, and how EUGateway can support you, can help you. I look forward to receive your emails, receive your profiles, to help you through further with the process, to give you assistance you need, and then, yeah, make it a day, make it a career for you. Thank you. Lots of love, lots of blessings for all of you. All the best. Leave in a quick review, if you may, on our Google profile. I think if you have liked the session, maybe just rate us there. Happy to see some of those ratings, helping us through further grow. And yeah, in the end, it's all about you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Enjoy your day, enjoy your time, and hope to see you once again in one of my another sessions. God bless you all.